welcome to the third episode. First of all, we're starting straight off with some packs. Last night was grinding out these squad battle challenges. Which ones were we going for? League and Nation Hybrid. And we finished one of these other two as well. I think it was Hybrid Nations. So, no it wasn't. League and Nation Basics. These are key for if you're doing a Road to Glory especially. 'Cause normally, I mean, if you do this and you follow a guide, or, you know, you big brain it, you do it yourself, you do it on the cheap. I say on the cheap, even if you just do it at neutral level, following things like footbin. If you don't make coins from the packs, then you know EA truly hate you to the core. So, get them done, get some coins up. The silver one, we'll just leave that. I think the transfer list is pretty full. Okay, definitely not what we ordered for Christmas, but thank you. I feel like they dropped his pace so much on this game. I swear he was pretty quick on the last one. Antonio. I hear this man's broken. I imagine he could be with a marksman on him. Something I need to try. It's just a cheap player for people to use. Nah. And the same two again. Kind of voodoo shit's that. Mega pack. Okay. Oh. Havertz. He's got to still be a couple of coins, hasn't he? We'll take it. As long as the coins go up, I'm happy. Be right. Not even a gold row. Damn. He was a gold on one of the Fifas, I swear he was. I remember him, very low rated gold. Ah. Nah. So what Havertz is what we get out of the 10 pack. Wow, 9 packs. I'm not doing the silver one right now, just to save room.
Pogba. Now Paul Pogba. A goal! Firmino. Can they forge ahead? Now Lukaku. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. And threading it forward. A goal! Here's Firmino. Oh, they've got it scored! Sancho. Can they forge ahead? Oh, a goal! Lukaku. Here's Firmino. Oh! Just far too close to the goalkeeper. Going for the dink. Oh! Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Jadon Sancho. Can he put it in? And a goal! Point for expert analysis by my partner, Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up is this intriguing contest in division rivals. What a game this ought to be, Stuart.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players.
Lukaku! With Saul. Now, let's see what they can do here. And a goal to... Moving the ball forward with purpose. Saul. Pogba has it. Diogo Jota. It's a good-looking ball in behind. In the grand scheme of things.
Well, that was a big chance, and really, he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goal.
And Lukaku!
Isn't it? What a stop that is.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. And Paul Pogba waiting to fire.
Man, it's a new day. We want to get into several things here. Nearly in Division 2 now. Not too far off anyway. Or one bracket away. Oh no, 2 brackets away. Ideally, I'd get into that before tomorrow for the rewards. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Get a few better packs in. Maybe get this milestone thing done as well. It's another 15 matches though, that's a stretch, but we'll give it a go. We'll get into that in a second. First of all, completed one of these SBCs, but only one part of it though. Where is it? Where is it? Why can I not see where it is? Or did I complete a whole one? No, I didn't. Where is it? It's from one of these anyway. Oh, it's the one where you get the coins at the end. And we got the rare mega pack. So let's start with this. Okay. No, it's someone who sells at bare minimum, doesn't it? Ooh. Wait a fucking minute. Hello? That's gotta be my best pack so far. How is my man only like 18k? That's crazy. Loving that though, what a pack. Yes, yeah, that's a nice start. Okay. So what we're talking 18k for you. Thought we'd go for more than that. Easily. Insigne. Talking a nice 15, 16, 17k. Let's list him for that. Werner. 25k. That's a nice pack. We'll deal with the rest of these in a minute. And if these sell, we can get straight into the next player we want to add to the squad, which is great. I'll give it a few minutes though. So obviously we're still rocking the same squad. What we want here is Rashford to try over the Jota. Even though the Jota's pulled his weight, to be fair, I'm quite impressed with him for his price. I'm guessing he's way less than this now. Probably like 2k or something. Yep. So we'll grade that. I've also been thinking, I probably should have tried it considering I just packed him. Playing Werner here over where the Firmino is. Throwing him out on the wing in game. And playing Sancho centre forward. Because he does have the playmaker as well. I'm thinking about trying that out. think we will soon as well, actually. I should have kept that Werner, shouldn't I? Shit. Who sold? Who sold? Nice. Well, not nice, he's gone. Fuck. Oh well. Right, let's go get the Rashford in. And then we can jump into some rivals. Our team's progressing nicely though, I like it. Slot right in. Nice. So what does he get from the boost? Yeah, that's the main thing. That crossing there. Want the crossing up. Yeah. Now, while we jump into this game, I want to talk about a few points. And to be fair, it doesn't 100% relate to just FIFA alone. It's kind of with almost most multiplayer games out there right now. And it's the quote-unquote meta. Now this game's been out for what? Since last Friday if you bought the standard edition. 4 days before that if you bought the, you know, the ultimate edition, gave them the extra fundage. The extra couple quid, if you want to call it. No, we're not playing that with that MS. No, thank you. And I want to talk about it because it's something that I kind of see ruining a lot of multiplayer games at the minute. What was he left? So we're talking what? Shooters, FIFA, just so many multiplayer games have this quote-unquote meta, and I'm trying to understand why it exists and who it exists for. Please play me, come on. And it especially confuses me with a game such as this, because it's football. In real life, there's no such thing as a meta, so I can see from this team, because it's irking me mainly now that we're in the higher divisions. I can see the change in people's teams is crazy. Let's turn this volume up. People are just using, you know, a pool of players that you see online that are quote-unquote meta, quote-unquote work on the game. Right. We're talking about other games, let's go to like a Call of Duty for instance. Now, most people, you talk about people that have been playing Call of Duty for a while, you know, Hitler. You talk about, you know, what's their favourite one. Now your answer's probably going to be a pool. If you're talking players that have been playing it for a while, you're talking COD 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops 1. They all come one after the other after the other.
He succeeds in clearing it.
And the main thing is with,
High quality defending.
well, let's take the one that most people give you the answer for out of them games. You're probably going to say Modern Warfare 2. Now the thing that made that game so fun is that every single gun on the game was fucking broken. So it made all the guns usable. So, do you know what I mean? People just had a plethora of classes. People just made their own stuff up, shared it, you know, amongst their friends. You didn't have, well, from what I know, you didn't have people running online to see, oh, what's the thing to use at the minute? That's it. This is poor. This is poor already. Fuck, it's Rashford. He better do that for me, the little bastard. But yeah, if you're talking a Call of Duty today, let's talk about your war zones and your, you know, your new modern war. Well, not new, but the Modern Warfare and the war zone. Almost every time that there's a season update, they change the guns around. What works, what doesn't work, and within 10 hours, you have stupid amount of videos online. Oh no. Oh no. Well in Mender. You have a stupid amount of videos online talking about the meta. What is the meta gun? What is the most broken gun at the minute? And it kind of makes sense in a shooter, because if you're having a one-on-one battle shooting someone and your gun's severely underpowered compared to theirs, then, I mean, that does suck. But we're talking about
Well, it
FIFA.
certainly is a big
We're
day
talking
for
about a
him as
football
he
game.
brings up the half-century
Right.
mark in terms of appearances for the club, Stuart.
And in real
Yes,
life
he's one
football,
of those
do you
players
have a
you
meta?
love to have in your
No.
squad. The sort of
You have
player
a
the
certain
manager
amount
can depend on
of
to give a
certain
strong
amount of
performance
funds.
week in,
You have
week
your
out.
manager.
It's a great
Right, you
achievement
got to
for him.
think of yourself as the manager of your ultimate team. Right, with the coins you've got, who are you buying?
Lukaku.
What can you afford? So then, depending on
Moving the
what you
ball
can
nicely,
afford,
trying
what
to carve
formation
out
are you
the
going to play?
equaliser.
Or you might do that the
Tremendous
other way
move.
around. You know, you prefer this formation, so we've got
Firmino.
this many coins to get
Lukaku.
whoever, this, that and the third.
And
Good goal,
Lukaku,
Lukaku.
totally
I love this
composed
man
with
up
the
top,
finish.
he's a beauty. Right. But
Well,
instead,
the earlier goal cancelled out.
it's
One
like people don't
apiece.
want to think for themselves in this day and age. They want to turn on the game, they want to
Using
know what the
space
most
on the
broken
opposite flank
formation
now.
is. So let's talk the last FIFA, 4-4-2,
Renato
4-2-3-1.
Sanchez.
So people just load the game up, straight into that formation, throw the teams together, copy people's tactics online, and it probably doesn't work for them. It
And
might work for
Rashford.
some, but it won't work for everyone. Because it's someone else's
Bruno
tactics,
Fernandes.
teams, all of that good jazz.
An authoritative challenge.
So why don't people look at this game like,
Roberto
you're the
Firmino.
manager, who do you want for what you can afford, what formation are you going to play because of that, what football do you like to play? Why
Alex
does,
Telles has it.
I say no one does it, of course some people do it,
It's neat passing,
but I
confidence
feel
on the
like
ball.
the common denominator
Well, honestly, I didn't mean to
is just
jinx them.
going for this
Wasn't a
whole
very good
meta
pass
thing.
finally.
I'm worried this geezer's going to score on this attack.
Saint-Maximin.
Yep.
Can he
Yep,
put them in
he's
front?
absolutely turned me
Shot
well in.
blocked, but still alive.
And because of
Bruno
the meta
Fernandes.
as well.
Mbappe.
Oh, you fucker, how has that gone in
And
like
it's
that?
in. They're back in
Mbappe's
front.
little fucker,
Stunning
yeah.
scenes here.
But yeah, because of this meta,
Well, as they
it
kick
kind
off
of
again, 2-1
handholds
the
people
current
into
state of
playing the game
affairs.
a certain way as well. And that's the main problem I'm having with this game at the minute. I can't lie, what EA has put out,
Alexander-Arnold.
I don't know if everyone's fond of it, I don't know the general
Pogba has it.
consensus of like what people are thinking about this game online.
Roberto
But I know for
Firmino.
me, I like that I can use a bunch of
Reading
different
it
players.
absolutely superbly.
I'm using, do you know what I mean? I'm using short players who are quick, I'm using tall players. Like, how is a player like Haaland? He's currently going for 50k on Xbox at the minute. One of the most
Well,
sought
getting
after
close to the
players in real
half-time
life.
break, and the
And
visitors
you're talking
find
about,
themselves behind. Stuart, what have you
he
made
went
of it?
from,
Well, it's been a good
what,
game, but they've been
120k
second
when I
best in a
bought him
couple of key
about a
areas.
week ago,
That needs to change in the second
Shout
half.
out.
Otherwise, it's going to be a
to
disappointing result.
he's
for
now
them.
50k.
He could pick
Why?
out a
Because he's
teammate.
not seen as meta.
Good tackle.
But if you play the game and you learn how to use him, he's going to score fucking goals for you for days, because that's what he's about. I'm seeing that run, I'm seeing that run.
Lukaku. Rashford.
Ah.
And that came off the defender, so it'll be a
But
corner.
yeah, so what I'm trying to understand is, we know what the meta is. It's the apparent players or whatever, depending on the game you're playing. The things that work the best for that game, for their game's
Over it
mechanics.
comes.
As
Relatively
I said,
straightforward to mop
that
up
should not run on a
defensively.
football game. There's no such thing. That does not exist in real life. Do you know what I mean? It's just, yeah, it's all about tactics of the manager and the players that they've
Getting
got
in there to
and
take
how
it
well
away.
they work together with the formation and everything, how he sets up the team.
Mendy.
So what I'm
Saint-Maximin.
trying to understand is, who is the
Mendy
meta
has
for?
it.
Because I feel like for the top
Really
0.1%
showing off his
of the
wide
players
range
on
of
the game,
passing skills.
they can use whoever the fuck they want. They're that good that they can use whoever
Renato
they want on the
Sanchez.
game. They know how to play
They
the
look
game,
as though they
so
want
they
to
know
make
how
this
to
move
win
count.
with whoever.
And
We've
the
seen
cross
it
is very
online.
much
I've
on.
seen it online. So they can do it,
Hakimi.
right? But when they go to their
Vinicius
tournaments,
Junior.
obviously they want to use the
Here's
players
Renato Sanchez.
that
Mbappe.
work for the game the best. I understand that
Tremendous
money's on the
intuition
line,
to win it back.
but for just general people playing the fucking game, why are you
There is
too
going to be
bothered
stoppage
about
time,
doing
but
that
only
rather
the
than
1
just
minute.
playing the game, using the players you want to
An
have fun? It
incisive
doesn't make sense to me.
pass.
Oh, Lukaku.
To
See,
level this contest.
this man, for
All
instance,
even.
if I'm using a quote-unquote meta player there,
Well, here we can
is
see
he
it
going to
again.
hold the ball
Look at
off
the
of
way he
Kimpembe
glides
there
past
and
the
score?
defender to create
No.
space for himself.
He's got 2
And it's a
goals for
great
me.
finish. He
Now
holds
listen,
off the defender, keeps his
it might not
composure
work
and
for everyone.
finds the back of the
You
net.
might have
It's
to
a
use the
marvellous
meta
goal.
players.
A
But
chance then for the respective managers to
the point
address
I'm trying to
their
get across
charges.
is,
It is half time here.
think for yourself, use the players you like, and have fun on the game. Because eventually, if you're just walking blindly along into using this player, this player, because they're quote unquote the ones that work on the game, they not might work for you and how you play the game. Everyone plays the games differently, right? So, buy the players that you want. Think yourself properly as a manager. How are you going to play the game? What's the formation you want? What players fit it? What's the football style that you're going to play? And work at it. You know, a team will buy a player that might not work straight away for them, but you've made that investment. Let's see how we can make it work. And teams do. It's happened again and again and again in football. People don't give players that chance on this game. It's just, oh, I've used this player. He was shit after 2 games. Get rid. I'm done. Time to go buy the most broken players now. And it just makes, to me anyway, personally, I don't know how other people feel. What the fuck is that? Can't be scoring an own goal like that. It just makes the game so unfun because the amount of the pool of players that are being used is so small compared to the amount of players that are on the game. We didn't used to have this back in the day, and it's because of, you know, the addition of things like, well, it is just outright because of the addition of things like foot champs. You know, every game now is trying to be competitive, ultra competitive, and it just doesn't make sense. You know, certain games out there, it works. Counter-Strike. Let's talk about Counter-Strike. That's a game that's refined its mechanics for so many years. Whether you like it or whether you don't, that game is just all about a massive skill gap. You first pick up that game, you don't know how to control the guns and control the recoil, so you're going to be shit. But you learn over time, and you learn. What's the other most important thing on that game is the map structure. So that's the things you have to learn. But why is it on a football game? We just want to buy the most broken things and abuse the most broken mechanics instead of trying to play our own football style. Win the games how we can win them. How is he not kept that in? So yeah, who is the metaphor? Is it for the top 1% in their tournaments, and then the lowest common denominator as well, who can't think and put a team together themselves? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who is it? Why does it exist? Are people having fun using these players? They might be. If you are, continue doing so. But if you're not, please go and try different players and just try and figure stuff out for yourself. I've not looked personally at one single review of a player on this game. I've just gone for the leagues, looked at the players that I want. I said Haaland is the most ridiculous player in real life at the minute. I want him on the game. Let's get him into my team. Let's use him. What are we building around him? We built the team. I'm a Chelsea supporter, so then we've moved from that, we've replicated it because it was working for me, and we've gone with a Lukaku there instead. And it seems to be working again. Will it work if it gets to an either higher division? Not a clue. Go on Firmino, 3-2, beautiful. But for now it's working. Again, I might go into the foot champs with a team like this. I might get absolutely rolled. I might not do. I would hope that I wouldn't. Because I've built my playing style around how I play the game, the players that I want to use, and the tactics that I've set up, all of that good jazz. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to understand. I don't like that the game's been out for less than a week for on normal retail, you know, not counting the Ultimate Edition. And there's a billion videos out there of this is the low meta if you've got this amount of coins, so buy these players. Oh, if you've got a couple more coins, then this is the mid meta, buy these players. Oh, you've got all the coins in the world, then this is the best players to buy. Just buy players, figure it out for yourself. Yes, you'll make some losses, yes, you'll win some, you'll lose some, all of that. But just try things. Why not? What's the point of just playing it in a different person's style? It probably doesn't work for you. That is my rant over anyway. As I said, I've got to these higher divisions, and I'm just coming against this same maximum again and again and again. How is he ran all the way through like that? I shouldn't have allowed that. That's so bad. Where's my Rashford this game? What the fuck?
Well, if you enjoy
Do something,
high-scoring
you little fucker.
contests, this has been the game for you.
Yeah, as I said though, it's not a FIFA problem alone. It just gets to me more on this because, you know, it's football. It's meant to be a football simulation game with some fun mixed in, however you want to word it. There's no meta
And they'll get ready for the throw-in.
in football.
Couldn't keep
So
the
why
ball.
is there on a football game?
Useful looking position, you've got to say.
I'm sick of this dude, Saint Maxim. This man, for instance, look at how this player's using Saint Maxim. Because I don't do skill moves every 22 seconds, like I'm playing FIFA Street.
And options
That
in the centre.
Saint Maxim was almost useless to me as a player.
Really a very
But I
poor
bet a
ball.
bunch of people have gone and bought him because they think he's quote unquote meta, and they might not use skill moves themselves. So it makes no sense. Go on, Rashford, go.
On the attack, is there to be late drama? But a good piece of
that's
defending to bring it to an end.
Wait a minute.
Well, that's wonderful attacking play. Saul. Now Pogba. Can they forge
That is
ahead?
some cheese. Score.
Can they slot it home?
What is he trying to dive in at me like that? What was that,
Well, that's
Lukaku?
the end of that
What
for
the
now.
fuck?
Well, I thought that was game over. It's a great save.
Anyway, 3-3 score while absolutely ranting my head off isn't too bad. So we'll take this for the first match.
Time is running out to get this winner.
As long as he
but the
doesn't
fans
score, I'll
certainly
lose my
believe it's
fucking
coming.
head if he
Just
does.
listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
Well,
High quality defending.
why is he turned like a little ballerina?
Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. It's with Alex Telles. And still on the lookout for the goal that could be so important at this juncture.
Ah, it's such a bad touch.
Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Saint-Maximin. Well, this corner.
Why is you flick that out for a corner in the last
The
minute?
last chance to get in front in the dying
Well, I
moments.
can see there.
It didn't
Yeah, it's
happen for
really
them.
good.
And with that, the referee brings this contest.
We'll take that for our first game. Mbappe with 1 with him. Rashford 2. We got Lukaku and Firmino.
Say this looks promising. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. And back with Firmino. Happy to take on the shot. And a goal! Now they have the referee.
Have that, you little
And now
cunt.
they can celebrate.
Created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Alex Telles. Pogba might want this.
Come on!
They're back in front. Here's Telles. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging.
Why is he so
He's
open?
broken free.
This game's fucking stupid. That's so stupid, it's unreal.
Well, as the game
Another
has reached
draw
goals,
is that
it'll
we're
look to
about to get,
reflect on
really.
4 goals, 2-2.
That's
Until
so
the final
fucking
whistle
dumb.
is sounded at the end of the game.
That is so dumb.
It's with Saul. Well, they want that equaliser, but their passing remains smooth. Can he convert? And he's done
What are
it.
these long-range
Quality
finesses?
again. A
How is it
magnificent
actually
goal.
easier to score from 30 yards
That
out
is that
than fucking
for the
10
first
yards
half
out?
here. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And they've done
Fuck
it.
you,
To score
come
the
on.
game once again.
Oh,
Exhilarating.
that was by Pogba.
Well, and out. And he takes on the shot.
No, the game, no.
There it is.
Yeah,
They've
no.
done it.
Well, just look at this again. Great
What
technique,
is that?
Good accuracy and enough power to beat the keeper.
He's like
That's an
lobbed
excellent
and
goal.
finessed all in one with an
Neutrals are
off-pen
getting their
Pedro.
money's worth. 3-2 in this
You've
match.
got to be taking the piss. Oh dear. Well, after remaining stagnant in Division 3 for a little bit, again, something had to change. And this is what we went for. The La Liga with the big Benzema up top. Again, tall player, not the quickest. I say that, Lukaku's pretty quick, the Haaland was pretty quick, but I'm all about the height and the strength and the heading ability. Looking forward to using this De Jong as well in centre mid. Used him in a draft and it scared me a little bit, but I'm hoping he does the bits here. The Hazard, we threw him on the left. I know people would probably pick other players, but the finesse shot trait should come in clutch on this game. And Usman on the right. I mean, Usman speaks for himself on this game, doesn't he? So, yeah.
Carvajal. Oh! Valverde. Promising sequence. And it's in! Now Griezmann. De Jong. And a goal! Benzema. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Benzema. Hazard sends it back. A goal in the... Just not testing the keeper at all with that cross. Error from the keeper. Will they seize on it? Oh! De Jong. Now Griezmann. Hazard. Dembele. And at the back post waiting is Griezmann. De Jong. Well, he might be onto something. Applying vigorous pressure. Benzema. Oh, there it is! De Jong. Now Griezmann. One block after another. Oh, they've done... Benzema. Firing it in. And he's... No mistake by the keeper. The crossbar got in the way. And the pass could do damage. Oh, my goodness! Valverde. Promising attack, this. Well, now here's Eden Hazard. And there's the... Use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. Must take the lead here. And the... Okay. Well, attacking possibilities. And it's there for Karim Benzema. Oh, and that's it. And no way through. Can he put them ahead? And a goal! Making progress. Griezmann prepared to fire. And there's...
Into the second half, as they've struggled at times today.
Could be a chance to break here. It must go in, surely. Oh, yeah! Played in by Griezmann. Oh, there it is! Intercepted it. This looks threatening. And a goal! Could cross it in here. And a head it's remaining. Dembele. De Jong. And perhaps Griezmann. Oh, tremendous! Long way out. Oh, yeah! Griezmann. Benzema. Well, the referee allowing advantage. Oh, yes! And Valverde. Griezmann. Well, there it is. An incisive pass. Oh, and it's of normal time. Oh, in with a chance. It's well read to put an end to that attack. Well.
This game, they now need to create one or two chances of their own.
Hazard. Oh, the overhead kick. Karim Benzema. Benzema seducing with his passing. Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. In it goes!
Oh man, there we have it. The team has pushed us through into the Division 2, which I'm happy about. Get the better packs now. It's only Division 1, and then whatever the top one is on this. I don't know what it's called. Is it Elite or something like that? Elite Division. But yeah, I'm liking the feel of the team. It's going to stick like this at bare minimum for the next weekend league. I'm not going to be able to, make another team and get to grips with it before the good old weekend league. So this is how it is for now. Peace out.